Quiero una pelea limpia, proteste en todo momento. It takes us all the time. Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Touch him up.
Hernandez in his last fight.
This young man could be a good,
Previously undefeated southpaw. Hand by Wilfredo Vasquez Jr. Arce. Oh! They said once he gets inside, this kid is going to have problems with me. Right hand. Short right hand connecting for Vasquez Jr. Arce to the body, hooking up top. Arce really. Closing moments of the first round. The interim world champion, light flyweight.
3 fatherships, Leon Spinks and Corey Spinks, Floyd Patterson, Tracy Harris Patterson, and Judy Espada and his son.
And you know what, I'm surprised.
They telling us that he wanted to get their faces. Vasquez Jr. so young. Arce, you can see the wars. Wow. Body shots.
He just gets the job done. Oh, nice colorful.
Arce. A left hook lands for Arce. Right hand. Another right hand. Arce wants to make this a brawl, and that's what he's doing in the second round.
Both men are landing big shots, and both men now landing big body shots. This is a fun fight already.
Arce, an action fighter.
Ratings shot to the
champion, Wilfredo. Al, you're such a great boxing.
Miguel Margarito, just a very, very great rivalry. Patriots are very avid about their boxing.
And a very active
and landing, but the activity fight.
Now he's patient. He could get you out of there in the later rounds.
Well, he's going to need that type of pick.
1:21 to go in the third round. Arce takes a left hook, keeps coming forward, delivers double left hook.
This is some fun war for almost 12 rounds, and nobody could believe both men were
young his age. But again, this is a tough fight for him, and you can see early he's taking a lot of punishment.
It's the best I've seen Jorge Arce in a while. He's 4-0-1 since he last. I love cuts. It gets me going. I expect to bleed.
In this metallic silver and blue, taking on the champion, Wilfredo Vasquez Jr.
You know, my boxing not on losing weight.
Arce in 1998.
Lower weights where it's only a 3-pound difference in favor of Arce, and many power punches I think were more than he would like.
I think this round he's moving really, really well, and Arce.
Vasquez just landed a left hook by.
Said, and I just carry out his actions. He said it's kind of like so will hurt him.
Come on, los dos con la cabeza, cuidado con la cabeza.
Both fighters exchanging left hooks. Now, we are going to see what the
Vasquez
with the warrior.
Vasquez is one of those fighters that can box, but at the same time, you see he has his detriment tonight against a fighter like Arce. On him with that last combination.
They're going to be hit with it.
Good uppercut.
Nice combination. Arce leading on 2 of the scorecards, and Vasquez on one of the others. And I have
3 rounds to Arce.
I'm the same, except I made it a 10-9 round because I thought Arce could. And now it's Arce on the ropes. That's a switch. Oh my! His body will give up, but in this
strong, and he's determined.
Yep.
Kicking with that left hook to the body.
That Vasquez left hook is starting to get.
5 seconds to go in the 5th. Another left by Vasquez Jr. Arce, though, comes back with a 3-punch combination.
Scoring it has tightened up. Not only is it tightened up, it's a draw as far as they're. But it's been a very entertaining fight. I have it 48-47 because I didn't make that a 10-8 round.
Opportunity to land that big left hook like he dropped him with earlier, and the one he just caught him.
Boxer is extraordinary. He said, yes, I'm gonna. And at 21, for having boxed, and here we are about 4 or 5 years later, and he's a champion.
And that's what's amazing to me.
Great champion. Oh, nice right by Vasquez Jr.
But Arce follows it up with a straight right of his own, then goes downstairs with that.
Close round.
Vasquez world title in the same weight class.
on solid grounds. He don't let the things that most people let excite them.
Arce, but Arce throwing almost 300 punches. This is just a very action fight. Look at that action on the inside. Now, I'm not sure Vasquez really wants to be there, Antonio, but you pointed out he's got a warrior mentality. Look at him. Wow. Ooh, both men landed.
Jorge Arce. Great inside fighting.
I mean, this is what makes this type of fight hard to score, because both fighters are giving as good as they take. Left hook when Arce is opening up, and he leaves those little spots in between when he can be countered.
Brown. There's a nice short left as he pivots off
To the head, like that straight right hand.
Arce with the left hook. Right hand by Vasquez Jr. Left hook by Vasquez Jr. This kid is tough.
Man, that's some action. Wow.
And purple trunks.
Boxing community watching this, especially pundits, are saying for Arce to be up at 100. Kim Dahlberg a draw. I've got Vasquez. And that's the posture. This might be a fight that raises the stock of both. Accurate with his.
8 seconds to go in the 8th. 12, the WBO junior featherweight world title, and they have left their hearts out in the ring. A former from Vasquez Jr.
Vasquez, of course, undefeated in his world title fights, but going the distance, championship distance.
Trademark.
Down to who gets their second win best in these last few rounds.
In the 9th, on the black shoes, and the challenger with the
Had a draw, and Chris Mannix of Sports Illustrated. Absolutely. This fight could, good hook and up. He did have Arce down in this fight. For Arce, it's a very good beat.
Another short left hand getting in. Vasquez.
With that gash on his nose and not slowing up a beat.
Not at all. Putting his punches together. That left hook. Both very effective.
At this level. Oh, good hooks by both men.
Won his last fight, though, in the 11th round with the TKO.
Boy, Arce.
Ivan Hernandez. Oh! Arce with the jab. Backs up Vasquez Jr. He's on the ropes now. Arce continuing to move. Throwing shots. Vasquez Jr.
He's squared up on the ring rope. Look at his legs. He's squared up. He cannot deliver any power from that position. He
Breathing out of his mouth as well.
win these rounds and look good doing it.
Arce moving in again. Underneath the body shots. Looping left hook connect.
That's what Arce's done.
10 seconds to go in the 11th round. Jorge Arce.
Vasquez's legs does not look strong to me. He's leaning on the rope.
How do you have it?
Yeah.
With
Close.
that, I had it 2 rounds ahead of before that round. I have this fight dead even.
Arce! He's got him in trouble! Arce has him on the ropes! Combinations! Arce